Hey guys, and welcome back to another YouTube video. In this video I'll be doing my round 12 AFL tippings and predictions, going through round 11 as well and how well I did. So before we get into the video, remember to like and subscribe, turn the notification bell on so you know when I upload, and let's get into the video. So as you can see here, I got 5 out of 9. If I go to edit tips here and then we go back to round 11, we see here round 11 please. Got my first tip right, here it is. I wrote down my tips obviously, and so my tips for last week were Swans by 12. They won by 26 in the end, so yeah, pretty good tip considering a lot of people didn't tip them. St Kilda beaten by Hawthorn. I said St Kilda by 23 and they lost by 10. They looked pathetic, to be honest. Then I had Freo by 7. Freo by 7. So that was a very, very good tip. Then I had Geelong beating the Giants by 65 and they ended up losing by 7. So that was a very, very bad tip. But I mean, I don't think anyone really saw the Giants win that game. Then I had Western Bulldogs beating Gold Coast by 20 and they ended up losing by 7. So a lot of 7-point margins this week, it seems like. So yeah, that was a bad tip. As they ended up, it was a 27-point tip off. Essendon, I had them winning by 72 and they ended up winning by 50, so didn't win by enough. And then I had Port Adelaide by 26, they ended up winning by 10. Collingwood by 24, they won by 35. And then I had Brisbane by 37, as I thought they'd get it done over Adelaide, which was just a terrible pick in the end, and Adelaide got it done by 17 points. So I keep on forgetting that Brisbane cannot play well away from the Gabba, and some other tips as well that would have helped me get a little bit higher. But, I mean, around a rank now of 306,000 out of 800,000, not bad, and slowly going up. So this week we've got Melbourne and Carlton, and I think Melbourne's going to be the team that bounces back. I just don't see how Carlton do that well, to be honest. So I think Melbourne wins this game, and I think they win it by probably 19 points, I think is a fair margin. As I do think that Oliver being out will be a blow, but I do think that Petrarca, Hewitt, Sherritt is back. Hollands as well, out as well, will be huge for Carlton, as well as Pitnet, meaning that they probably will debut Ruckman. But we'll wait and see in a couple of hours when teams come out. Port versus Hawks. I think Port win this game. They're on like a 9-win streak. I think they win this game, and I think they win it by 16 points. I do like the way that Hawthorn is tracking at the moment. I do think they're probably going to finish 14th, I'd say. I think they're going to finish 14th. And yes, that will mean that pick for the Swans probably drops down a little bit. But hopefully the Swans can pick it up. I mean, the Swans are literally 1 game out of the 8. Yes, they have their bye this week, and Gold Coast are probably not going to jump them. I think Adelaide probably win this game. So Gold Coast probably don't jump them. Carlton, I said, won't jump them. I don't think GWS, even if they won't have enough percentage to jump them. So I think Swans will be in 11th place. And you'll see, I think this will tighten up, and I think there'll be 2 games out of the 8 at the end of this round with 1 less game played. So that'll be pretty tough. They're effectively 1.5 games out of the 8 if you want to look at it like that. But I think that's doable if they get a run going together, as I'm pretty sure they have a pretty gettable schedule. So I think they should be able to do it. So Port by 16, don't know why I forgot to click that. Collingwood will win this game. It's just a matter of how many. Do I want to go 50-60? Do I want to go that they'll absolutely smoke them? I think Collingwood will sort of win convincingly by like 60 points in that game. Western Bulldogs against Geelong, and Western Bulldogs the favourite. This is probably going to depend on team news, to be honest, with who comes out at Geelong, but Geelong have lost 3 on the trot. They lost to Richmond, they lost to Freo, and they've lost to GWS. I probably have to go the safe pick and go with Western Bulldogs, and I think they'll win under the roof at Marvel by 30 points. Not 30, we'll say 11. Why did I think 30? Then you have Gold Coast against Adelaide, and I think Adelaide just come in and smoke them, especially with Laird free to play. I think he comes out and has another really good game, so I think they win this game by 17. Then you have Richmond versus GWS, and I'm going GWS because I think They get, I believe, they get Kelly, Himmelberg. They get a couple guys back, and I think they'll just overrun Richmond, and that's why I'll go GWS by 13 points, I think. And then you've got Essendon against North, and I think Essendon win the game. North has been relatively competitive in their last couple of games. I mean, they lost to Melbourne by 90. They lost to St Kilda by 30. They lost to the Port by 70. Then they lost to the Swans by 3. And then they lost to Collingwood by 35. So they haven't been bad. I just think Essendon is riding a wave at the moment, wherever they are. They're in 8th, and I think they pick up the win here and send themselves to inside the 8 again. Well inside the 8, it looks like, because Freo won't play. They'll probably jump. I know I have Western Bulldogs winning. St Kilda don't play, so could they jump them as well with percentage? They need to make up a lot of percentage, but they could be 6th by the end of the round. So that's the tips there. Essendon, I'm going to say, I don't know if I said a margin about 40 seconds ago, but I'm going to say Essendon by 26. And then, yeah, that's the tips, basically. A short video here because it is buys, so the next 4 or 5 tips videos will be shorter because there isn't much to talk about for 4 teams on buy, and that of Brisbane, Freo, St Kilda and Sydney. And this video probably should be shorter as it needs to get out before tonight, before team news, I guess, and etc. So if I go back to the main screen, that's the video there. And yeah, that's the tipping for round 12, and I'll see you guys in my Cash Cows tomorrow video, as well as my team preview for round 12. Thanks guys, and I'll see you guys later.